Hello, my name is Skerkavich, and my final research project is entitled Business Process Redesign of Community Development and Integrating MIS Solutions. The outline of the project and the slides contained are as follows. Purpose, mankind's progression, needs versus wants, North American development, problems caused by industrialization and capitalism, solutions and challenges and opportunities. The purpose of sustainable development is to meet the current needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Within that context, the concept of needs requires some reassessing. Additionally, the idea of limitations, specifically the environmental limitations, need to be defined and safeguarded. Mankind's progression, quote unquote, refers to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, from base needs escalating to more advanced needs such as esteem and self-actualization. The entire basis of the process of re-engineering of sustainability, and in this case, establishing sustainable communities, relies on the redefining of terms such as needs and wants, and also requires the re-establishment of priorities that will be covered later. The colonization and development of North America was made possible through adaptability, ingenuity, and connectivity. Specifically, the Transcontinental Railroad that facilitated the westward expansion and provided a connection between the East and Western economies. Fast forward to present day, where we see influence of capitalism and the emergence of mega regions that have burgeoned around cities and begun to impose upon rural communities. To organize these resources for identification and discussion, they've been broken down into 4 categories: air, climate, water, and land. Compare these resources to the threats imposed from the blatant overdrafting of them has resulted in a host of issues. Many of the threats overlap and do not fit neatly into columns or categories, which will be a recurring theme when dealing with this issue, given the fluidity of the environment, social, political, and economic constraints. Threats that will be examined that have a relationship with sustainable communities include overpopulation, climate change, ocean acidification, decreased biodiversity, water supply, pollution, deforestation, ozone layer depletion, and overfishing. With historical precedents, scientific research, and the need to balance the ledger between Earth and its human inhabitants, this project will examine the model and look for lessons learned to be applied to the new model in the United States. Challenges and opportunity. The quote here taken from a 2006 International Union for Conservation of Nature report highlights recurring trends and sticking points moving forward, most notably agreeing on priorities or goals. Contrast that with what China has seen success within their national sustainment communities. They define as win-win. The priorities listed have a common theme of collaboration, coordination, integration through technology, scientific planning, and a more holistic society. These are lofty goals for a country that is as divided as ever. In the paper, we'll examine past models and how MIS can assist, and where humans need to bridge the gaps and let egos aside, specifically the American mindset of greed and political agendas.